Jesus, to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, 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 break every chain. All sufficient sacrifice, so freely given, such a price. But our redemption, heaven's gates swing wide. There is power in the name of Jesus. Let's sing, guys. There is power in the name of Jesus. That's right, guys. Sound beautiful. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain, break every chain. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus. There is power in the name of Jesus to break every chain, break every chain. For you again. And Lord, let me burn for you again. Lord, let me burn for you again. And Lord, let me turn to you again. God, I'm running.
Okay, he's telling another story. Then guess what? He'd stop that story and go back, and this is what Jesus did. Really cool way of storytelling. The truth. Yeah.
I read the whole Bible.
Well done. Now, here's what we're going to do. I need some helpers to pass out the Bibles. Go ahead, Isabella. Talia. Now, what I'd like to do is this. We're going to do an experiment. And I don't like what I say is like I used to tell stories at the beginning. I tell stories about kids, things, challenges they have. But this time, we're going to do something a little different. Okay? Now, for this, I need to get in my scientist attire here. Now, okay. Can somebody close that door, please? Now, I'm not a scientist, and I'm probably not the world's brightest human being, but I do have something that God gave me, something that He gave you. Reason. He gave you the ability to look at things and draw conclusions. Let's just give an example first of all. Say, for example, I say, I can fly. I can fly. I know I can do it. I got faith. I know I can fly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in a plane and I'm going to be right above the school. And what I'm going to do, because I have faith that I can fly, it's not a mystery. You're going to watch me fly. So I'm going to fly over the school and I'm going to say in the plane, hey, you guys down there? And you're going to say what? Say it.
What? You can fly.
You can fly. I'll say, I'm going to fly. You just watch. And you're going to be looking at me from down here, and I'll be up there in the plane. I'll be hanging out the window without a parachute. So, can you see me? And what are you guys going to say? Yell it out so you can hear me.
I can
So I
see
can hear
you.
you. I can see you. I'll say, can you guys hear me? And you're going to say what? Yell it out.
I can hear you.
And I'll say, can you see me? And you're going to say what?
I can see
And what are you kids going to say?
No.
But I got faith. I got the power of reason. I believe in myself. Okay? And I believe I can do it. What are you guys going to say?
Don't.
Don't. Why? Because you have the power of what? What did I say it was? Starts with the letter R.
Reason.
Reason. Based on what you've seen in the past, do you think I'd be able to fly all the way down without a parachute? Do you think I can fly all the way down? I'm going to flap my wings or just glide? Because you have the power of reason. What have you seen? What have you seen that tells you that that's not going to work? You tell me, yeah. You've seen it on TV, on YouTube. You see people hit the ground. Some people have, unfortunately. Go ahead.
You don't have hollow bones.
They don't have hollow bones like a bird. Birds can fly. They got hollow bones. Okay? They're very light. They can fly. What else? Have you ever seen the law of gravity at work? What happens if we drop this Bible? Where is it going to go? Up or down?
Yeah.
We're using your power of reason and observation to see that. It's called what? Reason. And what else?
Observation.
You guys listen well. Observation. Now, using your powers of reason and observation, it's not a mystery, right? Is it a mystery? Is there possibly some way that I can jump from that plane and fly? There's no possible way, right? Why? Because you're using your powers of what?
Reason.
And it's obvious to you. Now, so what we're going to do is this. We're going to start an experiment, okay? So, raise your hand if you like a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Good, yeah. Now, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to make a bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich right here, and I want you to write down what you see happening, okay? So, some of the kids, come on up. You use whatever color you want except the black. Come on up, and I'll use gloves to do this. Now, so you watch. Tell me what I'm doing. Go ahead and write it down. First thing I'm doing. Anybody need an exam? I'm just kidding. Oh no, that's a highlight. So what am I doing? Watch what I'm doing. Write it down. Excellent. Use your fingers, okay. Right? Make sure you're watching me, what I'm doing. Ingredients. Make sure you get the ingredients too. Ready? Okay. What am I doing? Make sure you list the ingredients. Make sure you're writing down what I'm doing. Lots of mayonnaise or a little bit of mayonnaise? Which one?
A little bit. How do I divide?
No. Now, keep watching. HN, what are you doing? Now, make sure you're watching. Write down what I'm doing. Make sure you write down the ingredients. What do we got here?
Bacon.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Make sure you write down what I'm doing. See how I'm doing this? What am I doing?
Breaking.
Breaking it up. Making sure what? What am I making sure? What am I doing? What did I just do?
Make sure it covers the whole.
Make sure it covers the whole thing. What am I doing now? Make sure you write down how I'm doing this. See how I'm doing this? Okay, ready? Make sure you write everything down. Everybody done? No. Now, who wants one piece? Who wants one piece? So now we're gonna watch her, and she's gonna tell us about it. Who wants the other piece? Who wants the other half of it? Bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwich. Who wants
Should
it?
I leave now or should I wait a little while?
Yeah, wait till for the wait till like 10 till quarter to. You want it? There's more mayonnaise in it. Okay. Now you're gonna watch them. Okay, you're gonna write down their reaction to
This
this.
is Carl's Jr. Carl's Jr.
Yeah, show them the Carl's Jr. Hey, what? Thumbs up? Take another bite. What is it? Thumbs up. Yeah. All right. Now,
The Carl's Jr.
good. Now,
They squint their eyes.
we're not done yet, though. Okay. Okay, now. Okay, now. Go ahead and enjoy it. Now, so who can tell me what we observed? What did we watch? What did we see happen? We saw what? You could use your notes up here. Okay, you guys go ahead and have a seat. You guys go ahead and have a
Read the
seat.
whole thing?
No, just leave it there. Have the markers and have a seat. What did we see happen? One, go. What was the first thing that happened? Yeah.
You were opening the bag.
I opened up the baggie. What did I do next?
Put gloves on?
I put the gloves on. What else?
Cooler on the table.
Okay, I put the cooler on the table. What else? What did I do? Yeah,
Getting mail.
I got the mayonnaise. Well, what did I do before I got the mayo? I had to have something there first. Yeah,
Open the jar.
I had to open the jar. But what did I do even before that? I had to do this. I can't just take the mayo and the bacon and what did I do?
You got 2 pieces of bread.
I took out 2 pieces of bread. What kind of bread was it?
Oh.
Wheat bread. If you look at the bread, what did I do to that bread before?
Oh.
I what?
You toasted
I
it.
toasted it. So we got toasted bread, then I got the mayonnaise, and then what did I do?
Oh.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You grabbed the knife and put mayo.
I spread the mayonnaise on the bread. Then what else did I do? Then what? What was the next step? Go.
You poured apart bacon and covered the mayo.
Excellent. I took the bacon out of the package, and I cut up the bacon, and I covered the bread with bacon. So in every bite there would be what?
Bacon.
Is that a good sandwich? That's right, it's BLT. There has to be bacon in every bite. Then what did I do? Okay, let's see. Leslie, what did I do next? After I covered it with bacon, I grabbed the what? Do you remember? What? I grabbed the lettuce. What did I do with the lettuce? Yes.
Spread the lettuce out. Spread the lettuce out.
Exactly. Exactly. Then what? And why did I put the lettuce? Why did I spread it out? I did that for a specific reason. Why? Yes.
So you can get the same size?
Okay. Anybody else? Why did I do that? Yeah.
So when they each get one, they'll have the same amount.
They'll have the same amount also. So there's lettuce, bacon, and tomato in every bite. Now, what was the last thing I did after I did that? After I put the sandwich together, what's the last thing I did?
You cut it in half
I cut it in half. Why?
to give it to them too.
So the kids could enjoy it. Now, So we used our powers of reason and observation to make a what? A BL what?
T.
So now, what was that, Isabel? What was that?
T.
Okay. Now, we're going to do something else now. Now, how did that bacon, lettuce, and tomato come about? That sandwich come about? How did it come about? What had to happen?
By hand.
By hand. All these things had to happen, right? So now, that's using our powers of reason. Let's try something. Let's go outside. I need an assistant with a clipboard and a pen. Okay, stand right there. Wait, no, I'll tell you what. I'll hold this. Okay, now, what we're going to do is this. We're going to use our powers of observation. And we want to see if something's going to happen. Because some people say that an explosion caused order. And what we want to do is see that's going to happen. Because if their theory's correct, what should happen when this explodes? It should turn into a what? It should turn into a what? What? A BLT. Ready? You get each one swing. I'm not a piñata, please, okay? Ready? I need safety goggles. Somebody want? Not in the eye. Okay, ready? Strike one. Next. So we get that? Next bat. Let's go.
I'm
Next
gonna take off my sweater, bro. I don't want any makeup on me.
one. Yeah, good idea. Ready?
Oh,
Don't drop the
by
bat.
that bat.
Don't drop. You ready? Oh, here I go.
Oh, whoa!
Okay, so wait, go. Now, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Shh, quiet, please. Now, we want to use our powers of observation. We're going to wait because this thing should turn into a what? It should. Okay, so let's wait here. Somebody have a watch?
I do.
Okay, how much time has passed?
1 minute.
1 minute. 1 minute. No results. Is it doing something?
Not really.
The ants
Let's
will
be
probably
patient.
come and eat it up.
Let's be patient.
The ants will.
1 minute and 20 seconds.
No results.
No one's back.
Maybe I need to see it from a different angle. Maybe something's going on here and I'm just not seeing it. Okay, it's the 2-minute rule. If you want it, go ahead and take it. How much time?
1 minute and 50 seconds.
1 minute, 50 seconds. No results. Do you see anything happening? Okay, so raise your hand if you think something's going to happen. Somehow, some way, this is going to turn into a BLT. Do you think somehow, some way, this is going to turn into the BLT, the same one that I prepared for Natalia? Do you think it'll happen? Raise your hand if you think this is going to turn into a BLT in 1 hour. Okay, raise your hand if you think this is going to turn into a BLT in 2 hours. Raise your hand if you think this is going to turn into a BLT in 2 days. It'll turn into a BLT, the same one that I gave you.
Oh no.
Raise your hand if you think this will turn into a BLT in 4 years, 10 years, 20 years, 50 years, a million years. Why won't, who can tell me why won't this turn into a BLT? Why?
Because it's a reason.
You use your reason to do what? Powers of observation. Have you ever seen a BLT come into being by itself? You ever seen a pizza get made by itself? I haven't either. Let's go in and let's look at Romans 1. Let's start with verse 18. Okay, I'm going to read. You say the word that I don't say. Ready? I'm going to start where it says, God's wrath against mankind. Okay? Ready? The wrath of God is being revealed from heaven against all the godlessness and
Wickedness.
of men who suppress the truth by their.
Wickedness.
What does godless mean? What do you think godless means? Go ahead. They don't have God. They don't think about Him. They don't want Him. They feel that they don't need Him. They're fine without Him.
What do they preach?
Maybe they pray to Buddha, pray to Allah, which is the Arabic word for God. That's not God. God of
Do
unity.
they think that he lives in heaven?
I think that they believe. Well, we can talk about this later, okay? Let's continue, okay? Against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who what?
Suppress.
What does suppress mean? Go ahead.
Silence.
Yes. Silence. They silence the what?
The truth.
Let's say this again. Start from the beginning, 18. The wrath of God is being revealed from
Heaven.
against all the godlessness and
Wickedness.
what is wickedness? What do you think wickedness is? Go ahead, HN. Evil. Yeah. Evil. I'm going to read this again. And wrath. What is wrath? Because this is important. We sometimes forget that God has wrath. What does that mean? He gets mad. He gets
Furious.
really angry. Yeah. Everybody says, oh, God's love, God's love. Well, He is loved, but we forget He has wrath. He has wrath. Yes.
Kind of like send a bunch of frogs to Egypt.
That's wrath. Yeah. Judgment.
And we turn the lake into blood.
That's His wrath. And that was easy. That was light. That wasn't what He can do. Now let's continue. I'm going to start again. The wrath of God is being revealed from
Heaven.
against all the godlessness and wickedness of men who
Suppress.
the truth by their
Wickedness.
What does suppress the truth mean? It means they're not letting people what? You gotta go. Silencing the truth. They don't want people to know the truth. They don't want people to know the truth about God. They do not want people to know the truth about God. But what does that mean about them then? If they're trying to silence the truth about God, that means that they must what? That's true. That's true. But if we see here that God is telling us, who suppress the truth by their wickedness, do they know the truth? Yes or no?
Yes.
Because- Right. They know the truth. In fact, I read once that an atheist has to try really hard to not believe in God. Because we're born already knowing that there is a God. We don't know Him personally, but we're born already thinking, yeah, this is not just a coincidence. Okay. Let's continue. Since what may be known about God is plain to
Them.
because God has made it plain to
Them.
for since the creation of time, the world, God's
Invisible.
qualities, His eternal
Power.
and divine
Nature.
have been clearly seen, being understood from what has been
Made.
so that men are without excuse.
Excuse.
So I'll summarize this. It's obvious that God exists, right? Because we just did an experiment outside. What did it take for that BLT to be made? What had to take place? Movement. What else?
By hand.
By hand. It took what for that to happen? Somebody had to make that. In the same way, we use our reason and powers of observation to say, well, wait a second, I'm not an accident. If it takes somebody to make this, if it took somebody to make that, if it took somebody to make these, if it took somebody to make that, when I'm looking at things that are just equally as complex, it's obvious that someone had to do what? Make them. This beautiful little child over here, she's not an accident. She has arms, legs, eyes. What is more complex, this or her? Her. Somebody had to